guys, Kate back for my second Bookish Christmas scenes video, and the first two I wanted to talk about in this video are both Harry Potter ones, and the first is from the very first Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. If you are from the UK, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And this one is so special to me because all of the Harry Potter Christmases are special, but this is the first Christmas where Harry is around people that genuinely care about him. He has Christmas with Ron and Hermione and is so taken aback when he gets presents from them. It's just something he wasn't expecting to get. And so it's really sweet when he runs out on Christmas Day and he sees Ron and they say Merry Christmas to one another and he gets presents for the first time, and I think it's really special. And the second Harry Potter Christmas is from book 5, and this is where they spend Christmas at Grimmauld Place. And because there are spoilers, I won't say who all is there, but I will say that the Weasleys are there. And it's just a really merry Christmas. And it's the first Christmas that Harry has spent in a home for Christmas time and with a family. And it's really special, and just everyone that he cares about is at this Christmas. And it's a really unique Harry Potter Christmas. The next one I wanted to talk to you about is a book called The Dark is Rising by Susan Cooper. This is the second in the Dark is Rising middle grade fantasy series that is inspired by the Arthurian legend. And there are different characters that come in and out of the stories. And in this one, there is a boy named Will. Pretty sure his name is Will. And there is basically this epic battle that he knows about, that he knows is going on. And almost everyone else is totally oblivious to it, and they're all celebrating Christmas. He wakes up on Christmas Day and everyone is in this sort of Rip Van Winkle type magical sleep, and he wakes up and then there's this epic battle happening, and then it's interspersed throughout the Christmas Day celebrations. You know, he's getting to do these things, but there are also these crazy epic things happening behind the scenes, and they're having a Christmas party, and then there's more of this battle. So it definitely has some really intense fantasy scenes, but then it also has these really cozy British Christmas scenes that I think make it really special. The fourth one I wanted to talk about was Pilgrims Inn by Elizabeth Gouge. And if you guys have been watching my channel since the summer when I read the first in the Elliott family trilogy, you will know that I have fallen in love with Elizabeth Gouge's work very quickly. And she wrote the Elliott family trilogy, so Pilgrims Inn is the second in the trilogy. The ending scene takes place at Christmas time, and it's such a rewarding chapter because there's been a lot of build up to it, and there's been a lot of secrecy with the children over a show and a play that they're going to perform for the adults. And that is a very typical Victorian tradition, you know, performing plays at Christmas. So that's special that that's a very old-fashioned thing that they're still keeping alive. And then in addition to that, there are some characters that have really been struggling with things throughout the entirety of the book. And at Christmas, they're kind of able to have this Christmas miracle of a resolution with each of their individual problems, and everyone has really reached some peace. And they're in this house that had not been taken care of for a while, and it is just really come alive with this family living in it, and they just have a really wonderful, cozy Christmas together, and it's really special. The last one in this video I wanted to talk to you about is the All Creatures Great and Small series. And there's a particular Christmas where James is very excited. It's his first married Christmas. He's going to eat a delicious, delicious meal. He has no visits planned. He's a country veterinarian, but he's excited because he hasn't planned any visits. You know, he set aside Christmas to spend with his wife and with Siegfried, who's become a good friend, who is also his boss. And then he gets a call at 3 a.m. from a very, very grumpy farmer. And so he has to kind of trek out, in the very, very early hours, and is just very disgruntled and disheartened at this hard beginning to his Christmas. Well, then later on, after he works with this grumpy farmer, he ends up coming to see this old couple to check on a pet that they have. And he wasn't feeling that great about his Christmas, but after he's checked on the animal, the couple ask him to come, you know, quickly just have some cake and some tea and different things. And outside the church bells are ringing and it's actually snowing, which is, you know, kind of rare for it to actually happen on Christmas Day. And he's here with this really lovely, hardworking elderly couple who weren't going to have anyone for Christmas. And so he has some tea and cake, and he's really excited to be done with his work, but also to be around such lovely people who have welcomed him into their home. And then he's going to head home to celebrate the rest of Christmas with his wife. So I think that's a really special bookish Christmas scene. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the final 5 bookish Christmas scenes that I think are really special. Have a lovely day, guys, and I will see you for my next Vlogmas video tomorrow.